Welcome to all the classic car enthusiasts. We got another chance to go out to do another test on the car today because it's Sunday night now, and we went into my friend's yard. He owns a trucking company, and he let us use the yard. Unfortunately, there's a police area there, and they were using it today. When we got there, they had their vehicle right across the gates. And so we drove the car and trailer in, and then I went across to the police office and spoke to him, and there was a guy there, one of the police guys. He made me look thin, and I'm grossly overweight, but at least I'm retired and I'm nearly 66. He was an active policeman. Anyway, bottom line was I contacted my friend. He then called the police, and then he called me back and said, of course you can use it, it's my yard, it's private, and I let the police use this area because it's a heavy goods testing station. And what it is, there's no, I don't know if you're familiar with Europe, but on Sundays they're not allowed to drive anything over 7.5 ton. They're off the road for the complete 24 hours. And but any vehicles that do, they have to have special permits, and they were checking on vehicles that had permits to be on there on a Sunday. Anyway, it kind of ruined the day because it meant we couldn't use the whole strip. It's just really not long enough, and you're just using the brakes very a lot, and there's virtually no turning circle. I mean, it's been good to get some of the small issues out of the way, but it's just not long enough for us to get any real heat into the brakes or get any speed up. But as I say, it's better than nothing. So I hope you enjoy the video. Welcome to all the classic car enthusiasts, or track car, whichever you want to look at it. So I've changed the original Mintex pads we had that we got with the Mini Sport caliper set and the vented and grooved and drilled discs. And I can see just from the little short time that we had them in on 2 different test days, there's already gouges in. I don't know if that will show up. You can just see there's a huge gouge in that. So it's obviously come apart. And this is the other side. It was reasonably okay. The side I'm working on right now is the bit that was actually starting to bind up. So we'll see exactly how they look. And you can see the difference between, this is the racing ones, and you can see there is no feathering on them, on the edges, whereas there is feathering on those. You can see right on the edge here. Okay. So I'll get these out. Oh yeah, they're damaged. Come here. Yeah. So you can see, hopefully you can see there. This was the worst one, was bond. You can see the bits missing out of it. So we've tried putting these medium compound wheels on, but they I think they must be 13 by 6s, because they just don't look right in the arch. That's in black, and we've done cleaned one up and done it in orange, and this is how it looks in the orange, which kind of suits the car. Looks nice in the orange, but there's some issue. I think I bought 3 sets. They were quite cheap because they had tyres apart worn on them. But there's something wrong. These are 13 by 7s on the back. But the anomaly is there must be something different with the offset, because if you look here, you can see how far in that wheel is. And then when you look on this one, you can see it's not so far in. If you look at this distance here, okay, I'm not moving straight onto it, whatever. And then look at that, it's massive. The overhang here between here and here is huge. So we're going to check out the wheels we have. We have 12 of these with medium compounds on them, and see what's happening. There's something weird going on. But I definitely think the orange is a nice way to go. It's just that the mile's too narrow, or I think possibly what it is that offset in sign is different on them. So we'll see what we can do. So Mia's gone down to check the other sets of tyres. This is my beige Mini. Looking really nice. And that's the red one. We're just going to go up today and get the new wheels for it, so they don't stick out so far. And we've got some trim to finish on it, and then that'll go back. So Minis galore. Yeah, that's weird. I really like these ultralights, these 13 by 7s. So maybe I'll have to get some more of these rims. But that just doesn't look right to me. Okay, so we've just done number 1. We've got 210 psi in number 1 cylinder. So we're going to try number 2 now. See what that comes out to. Ooh. Oh, it's 10, 20, 30, 40. That's 220, 218. Wow. It's definitely more than 11.5 to 1, 12 to 1. So number 3 now. Okay. Yeah. 210 exactly. So last one. So that's, yeah, 12 to 1 compression ratio. It's huge. No wonder you need a high torque starter, eh? Alright. Last one. So 210 on number 3. Okay. Just over 210. Perfect. So probably if you crank it a little bit more, you'll get maybe 15 or something. So they're around about 210, 212 each. So there we go. Nice. I'll clean the plugs, take it for a run. There's the Mini with the new tyres on it. They are 12 by 5.5s, and you can see that there's the 13 by 7s there, exactly the same, but you can see what a difference they are inside the arch. There's should be no problems going through the test on that, and same on the back. The 6s again were just too big, they were just sticking out that bit too far. Not on the back, but on the front. They were sticking out, so that was the biggest we could go with, but they look pretty nice. So I've got we're waiting for some trim to come from Huddersfield Mini Spares. So I hope you liked the video. Just trying to show you where we're up to on this thing. A few issues. It would have been nice if we could have been there on our own, but it wasn't to be. I think the next step is we must try and find a place to stretch the legs of this engine and check the brakes properly and everything else. Everything seems to be okay. We're not having any issues with overheating or sticky pads or the car's not difficult to move now, so that's something at least. But we need a bigger runway or a bigger track so that we can really get some speed up and see exactly, make sure everything's good. So on that note, I'll say stay safe, keep the faith, enjoy your hobby, and have a good weekend, what's left of it. Take care, bye.